Connecting. Hunter ID confirmed.
Good morning, Lincoln, and hello, hunters. This is Lad's Latest, your briefing hub for Love and Deepspace.
Good morning, hunters, and happy reset day. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. I know that I certainly did. I'm Mira, your Hunter Morale Officer, reporting live from a totally official field mission that just so happens to involve a beach chair and iced coffee. Today we're going over our weekend recap, where we go over everything that happened over the weekend that you may have missed. And there is a lot to go over. HQ made sure to pack this itinerary. Of course, we're going to start with our scheduled dates and reminders, starting with You and Midsummer, which starts August 12th, which is tomorrow. I know that we are all super excited for this beach banner. I cannot wait myself. I will be streaming it tomorrow, so I hope to see you guys there. We also have another announcement, Promise Reruns, which I will get into more later, also starts tomorrow, and it will run the full duration of the You and Midsummer event as well. And then we have our 10 Days With You, which ends August 23rd. And then we did get a notice that Core Hunter double drops will happen. It will start August 25th. But let's go ahead and get right into the news. And I don't want to stay on this page for too long because the banner hasn't even started yet. But we are looking at the schedule for the last 2 years. I did have to bring down 2024, but it is around the same time as it is right now. And it does look like we are starting to see sort of a schedule around this time. Misty Invasion ran almost exactly the same time as this multi-banner. I think it was a little bit less. It was a little bit shorter. But if things are true about what's been going around, then obviously Zane's birthday is next because that's duh, it's a fixed time. But there may be a solo. I'm not sure. That's what the rumors are saying right now. Now that could always change, of course. But I think we're looking at sort of a schedule, kind of. So keep that in mind. And again, this banner is running from the 12th to the 31st, which is all the way up to Zane's birthday, which Zane's birthday is September 5th. And many of you may be a little confused, but this is a re-upload. After conversing with some of my community down in the comments of the last video, I got some information severely wrong, and I want to sincerely apologize for doing that. However, I do want to correct my mistakes. So we're going to start with the new Promise Reruns. Now, the American version is kind of misleading. Kind of. They do make it apparent in some ways, but they're very subtle ways. It's not until you look at the Japanese or the Chinese version that you see that the memories are not actually crystals. The initial purchase of the memories are actually paid for. And when I did the conversion from the Chinese yuan to USD, it did come out to about $10 USD each for the initial price. So the memories themselves are $10 each. It's going to equal up to $30 altogether. And then any corresponding memory afterwards is 200 crystals. So basically your rank ups are going to be costing the crystals. So it does end up being a little more expensive than originally thought. Now you do still get the free items along with them, so you get the headpieces that they came with. I'm assuming they were the original items that came with the promises. And there are 3 promises altogether. There's Homecoming Sonata for Raphael, Succumb for Xavier, and Heartstring Healer for Zane. Additional prices that are not mentioned are for 10 Imperium wishes and a title. That's the name of it. And they, I believe, are for 38 yuan. It ends up coming to about $5 each for those additional items as well. Now, this is running alongside the You and Midsummer Multibanner. It goes from August 12th to August 31st. And it does end up being a little more expensive than the original promise was. These also are not memories. These end up being tender moments instead. So they are 4-star tender moments. I probably will only end up getting one of them. I unfortunately cannot justify spending $30, but I would be interested in hearing how all of you feel about this. They are originally paid for items anyways, so I understand why they would continue to be paid for items. The only thing that I have that I can say is that you aren't getting extra items with it. With the promises, you generally get ascension items and extra wishes and stuff like that when you purchase the promises to begin with. And with this, you are literally just getting the promise. The promise and the item, I guess, if you want to include the item. But they are more expensive. They end up being the price of the heartfelt vow rather than the regular promise as it is. So basically you're getting one memory for the price of the heartfelt vow, a little less than the heartfelt vow, and only getting one memory out of it. So that's, I'd be interested in what you guys are hearing. I don't mind that they are needing to be purchased. That's not the problem that I think I have with it. I do think that they should probably be a little less expensive. But that's just a personal issue. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. And this actually might be a good opportunity to put in your surveys about how you feel about it as well, so that future promise reruns might be a little bit different. The next biggest news is, of course, the Multibanner. You and Midsummer starts August 12th, which is tomorrow, and goes until August 31st, which is the full 2.5 weeks that Multibanners normally go for. I know that we're all really excited. I don't need to stand too long on this one because I've already done a trailer reaction that you guys can go see. I'll go ahead and link it in the card above. But needless to say, I know that we're all really excited about this one. Along with You and Midsummer, we also have our mini game, Estival Splash, which will feature right next to it. It's a shooter centipede-like game. It'll have a story along with it like they normally do. And this time, you'll be able to raise a bird with your love interest. You'll be able to decorate his nest and get cool little objects for it. I also do a breakdown for this. I'll provide it in the cards and at the end of the video so you guys can check that out. I think this is super cute though. I'm really excited about this one. And I'm really excited to raise a bird with my bird boys. We did also get a bunch of new clothing, both as rewards and in the Lunar Shop as permanent additions, both for MC and the guys. We did get, of course, the banner pool rewards for the guys, which is the normal crates when you pull. The guys also did get new shirts and pants in the Lunar Shop. Our girl did also receive her own outfits. We do have the Crystal Shop options for her swimsuits and then her own new permanent Lunar Shop. And then we got several additions to accessories as well. We got a bunch of face accessories for MC and the guys, and then we did get 2 new poses as well. Speaking of MC's outfits, we did also get the seasonal promise back. This was announced back in Spring in Flowers and was run at the same time as the event. They've decided to bring it back for this one, and I think it's a really good idea. I'm actually a big fan of this date promise. The date promise is free for everybody. You log in daily and you collect ascension items. And it looks like this time you do get a portrait background as well. But then you get the option of the Heartbeat Promise for an additional cost, and you get all of those items as well as 10 limited Deep Space wishes and your choice of one of MC's new outfits. Let me know down in the comments, are you a big fan of this promise as well? Over the weekend, they did announce their collab with Sunright Tea Studios. It'll only be happening in a few states: Texas, Nevada, and all of California. They did add some friendly reminders as well. There's a lot of information there, so you guys are welcome to take a look at those by pausing the video. But while it is only in limited locations, they did provide the type of drink that each of the guys have. Xavier is a honey taro, Zane is a lemon jasmine tea, Raphael's is a matcha oolong, and Silas's is a grapefruit, and Caleb's, of course, is apple. So if you're interested in trying, it's always worth trying to find a boba shop that maybe might make accommodations for you. I think this is a really cute idea. I wish it was in more locations, but I know that they can only do so much. I don't even have a Sunright tea close to me, but it's really cool that they still provided the flavors so that maybe you might be able to try to get it somewhere else. And then some just quick announcements that arrived with the notification today. Core Hunter will have double drops August 25th through September 1st. And then there will also be a new survey August 15th. So make sure that you do that survey. Make sure you do the Hunter core drops. I believe it's the first 10 that you do get double drops. And it's always worth doing, not only for the protocores, but you can also get those materials out of the protocores as well. And we won't hang out too long on this one. These are just some additional fixes in the games that are more code side. You guys are welcome to pause the video here if you'd like to read more on this. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to go over our hunter highlights, where several hunters in my community send me their photos and I display them on a showcase for you guys. So if you guys are interested, I do have several links down in the description where you can submit different ones, like your solo MC, couples, their room, and now your journal. I will probably provide one for a bird room as well during this event, so you guys can show off your birds as well. I didn't get any MC ones today, so I'm just displaying my girl. But if you'd like to show off your girl in a solo photo, you guys are more than welcome to send me some. I tried to get as beachy one as I could without being on the beach, but I think she still looks cute. And then we have our couples, of course. First, we have Lady with her king, and it's giving handmaid with her king, and I'm here for the trope with king and servant. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable with the outfits. I love it, Lady. And then we have Montoya again with Xavier. She is a Xavier main, and I'm loving the dramatic of this photo. It's very giving off end of Fallen Crown, and I'm here for it. And then we have Deep Space Symphony with King Xavier as well. He's very popular because of the myth. And I love seeing the king and queen doing the kitty pose with the is a claw machine? The claw machine background. It's very cute. I love it, Deep Space. And then, of course, we've got Dolly with an absolutely gorgeous snapshot from Spring and Flowers with her king, with her own king, her yearning king. I love it, Dolly. I think it's adorable. And then as well, we didn't get any room submissions, so I'm just showing off my Raphael room. But you can display your rooms as well if you're interested, just down in the links below. I'm happy to show them off for you guys. And then the newest addition to the submissions, which is the journal pages. The first one is from Kachik, and it looks so clean. This looks like something that I would do. It's very symmetrical, and I love it. I'm a big fan of it. And I do love the contrast between the light and dark with Caleb, specifically Caleb. I think that's a very Caleb thing. So I think you did a wonderful job, Kachik. Good job. I can't wait to see more from you. But that is all for this field mission. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really love to see you guys around. I also have an Instagram and Blue Sky where I post nearly every day. I also stream every Tuesday at noon PST, both on YouTube and Twitch. Well, right now it's just YouTube, but I am working on getting the Twitch figured out, hopefully. If not, it'll just be YouTube. Let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about the Promise reruns? I'd really love to hear what everybody has to say about that. I think promises are sort of a special circumstance where they're originally paid for anyways, so I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. But until then, I'm off to file this report, somewhere between a nap and a snack. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there, hunters.